Dexible is an execution tool that combines DEX aggregation and algo trading to deploy capital strategically and efficiently. Traders use Dexible to instantly source liquidity from multiple sources while optimizing for order sizing, timing, and routing. To start your journey on Dexible, navigate to dexible.com on any web browser. Click the Launch app in the top right-hand corner next to the Book a Demo button. Once I click the button, I'm prompted to connect with either Metamask or WalletConnect. Dexible has no way of knowing which network your assets live on until you've connected the wallet. The second step is to choose an order type that fits your strategy. On the left side of the cockpit, click the Order Type button and assess the different options that you have inside of this dropdown. So I've selected a TWAP order, which stands for Time Weighted Average Price. To make things simple, let's just say we're swapping some blue chip token back to the chain's native token. For this, we're going to use the Step-in GMT token, which I've already entered in, and we're going to swap that back to wrapped BNB. In the case of GMT, I had to enter this token address manually. I can find this by navigating to CoinGecko, and then hitting this contract info and copying the BNB chain specific contract address, and then coming back into the platform, copy pasting that here, and yeah, you'll see it's already been entered. The next step is to figure out how much I want to swap. For that, we can enter that into this input field. If I already had a balance, I could just hit max. In the case of this, we're just demoing what's possible, so I'm going to go ahead and just enter an amount here. Let's just say I'm swapping $500,000 worth of this GMT token. As soon as I do this, I see the current spot price between these two assets. I call this the rate of input token per output token. This ROIT provides useful context before you make a swap. Having this makes setting limit and stop prices so much easier. Before I see the fields generated on the right for the estimated outcomes, I still need to input a time period. This time period is a parameter for the TWAP order that helps it know how many rounds it can split up into and over what period of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say 3 days. As soon as I do that, the infrastructure is off to the races. The Dexible Smart Order Router is looking across all of these AMMs for optimal price routing. Let's take a look at some of the information that I get. We have these high-level estimates populate above. Something unique to Dexible is that I'm seeing the number of rounds that would optimize this order. The rest of the sections here talk about the order outcomes before fees and after fees, the effective price. You'll see the total fees, the transaction fee, and ultimately what Dexible's taking. These two add up to the total fees. And then we can also see the liquidity source and the input per each round. One of the cool things about Dexible is that we can also customize this order further. Well, we have order parameters over here that come with each of the order types. There are also these customization options available here. These additional customizations can be applied. Now that I've customized the order, you can compare the delta between what we recommended and your customizations. If you haven't approved the spend allowance for your input token, so long as you have the balance needed for the order, you can click this red icon. Clicking it brings up a spend allowance modal. We recommend indefinite trades. For operational security, some choose to only approve stated input of the one trade. You must approve the wallet balance to be unlocked to be able to trade on Dexible. So we now have the option of submitting the recommended order. If we had kept our customizations here, we could have submitted a customized order. So this looks good, and I'm gonna go ahead and submit this order. I get this confirmation prompt, everything checks out, and I'll go ahead and click to move on. I get prompted to go to the order logs page. Alright, so I can see that this thing has gone through and I can see some of the outcomes from the order. With the order selected on the left, we can see the status of the trade and its outcomes. We could also export these outcomes as a report, as a CSV report for analysis and reporting. With the order progress complete, I can evaluate the expected versus actual outcomes, as well as the rest of the transaction history.